everybody. I know I haven't done an update in a while, so just wanted to kind of give you like an idea of where I'm at in my nursing program right now. So I'm still here. I didn't quit, and I'm actually really proud of myself for coming as far as I am. Additionally, if you hear these big loud sounds behind me, it's because I have an old car and I am driving to school, clinical. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning. I am tired. We just came back after having a week off for break. It's a rough transition during those times. It's nice. It's a much needed rest. But yeah, it's definitely hard when you come back from having that time off to get back into your next class. Okay, so I am currently in Med-Surg 3. I have completed pharmacology. I have completed foundations of nursing. I have completed Med-Surg 1. I have completed psych. I have completed OB. I have completed Med-Surg 2, and now I am in Med-Surg 3. So, honestly, it's been an intense ride. I've learned a ton of things, and I have, I guess, been blown away with the amount of things that I can actually handle that I never knew that I could, and how far I could actually push myself, whether it was good or bad. It's amazing that the human body can go through and withstand so many responses all at once. But so anyways, yeah. So I'm Med-Surg 3. I am just in the very beginning of it. So first week, I'm going to my clinical, which I have been to this site already once. So I'm going back again for, my next rotation here, which I feel will be familiar, and I'm excited about it. I really liked the first one when I came here. So let's see. So what do I have left? I have the summer off coming up. I go to school till April, end of April, and then I have the entire summer off. After I have the entire summer off, as long as I don't fail this class, I'll have the whole summer off. After I have the entire summer off, then I will come back and I will be in my last core class, which is peds. And then I'm in transitions and I graduate. I get to take my NCLEX and become a nurse. And I am very excited. Still doing my NSA group, so I am still the secretary for the Student Nursing Association, but we're getting ready to vote for some new people, and I'm actually looking forward of letting the position go, only because I truly loved it. I gave it my all. I felt like, everything that I did, and I really made it my own. But it's a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And all of my peers are getting ready to graduate 6 months before me. They're in their transition class right now. So it's kind of nice and refreshing to be able to let it go to a new board. I'm still going to help out. I'm still going to be somewhat protective, but I know I need to kind of let the position go. And I'm excited because it just means that my next chapter is coming. So I'm looking forward to all the things. I would say out of all the courses that OB was not really the hardest, but it had the heaviest workload. The teacher was wonderful. The course content was great and well presented. And I've had a baby. So a lot of it, even though it was natural, you learn so much still. But the coursework was very, very heavy. So that was a struggle bus. And I swear, I still will say this. I know people aren't going to agree with me, but for me, I kind of felt like foundations, as far as scheduling, was not difficult, but difficult to adjust to. There was a lot to do. You had to do lab, you had to do your all of your coursework, it was a lot. Like, you were there in clinicals. You were there every day of the week except one. It was rough as far as the scheduling. And you're trying to find your footing. You're learning all about the nursing process. You're learning about ADPI. You're learning, what can kill, airway, breathing, circulation, and the steps of the nursing process, and what do you do first? And you need to know those things. And I am so glad that I did so well in those classes. But yeah, so again, everybody's going to say something different. But as far as like course content, I would say OB for scheduling purposes was really hard. Med-surg classes I've really liked. They have been my favorite so far because I've had great teachers and I've been able to ask a lot of questions. I don't know, I have actually great teachers for every class. So I am really happy and blessed for that. I love my school, but I have not always had good clinical instructors. So you'll probably see me pausing, like slowing down here and there. This is why I decided to do it, because they shut down part of our freeway again to fix it, and while I'm sure long term it's going to be great, it stinks for my commute. But anyway, so I have not always had great clinical instructors. I will tell you though, they were all unique in their own way, and I am really big on, I want to get something from every clinical instructor. Like, I am not going to go out without learning something. This is my education. This is my future. I'm not going to, if I don't like something, I reach out. I follow my chain of commands for people in charge. I ask the questions I need to ask. Sometimes I struggle with communication. I'll tend to shut down or like regress, kind of stay in the background if I feel like I'm really unwanted in a situation. It's a trauma response for sure to different situations, but I am really working on building my confidence, and I think partially it's because of like all the things that I've went through since nursing school, which we'll talk about that in a second. So I will say that I have not always enjoyed all of my clinical instructors, but I have definitely learned from all of them. I have been pushed in different ways from each one of them, and that in itself is another strength that I've learned that I've had. And if you don't always like something, how to communicate, because when you're a nurse, you're not always going to like people you work with, and you're going to have to communicate, your thoughts. So that's also been another learning curve for me, and I am learning still, so I'm happy. I do feel like there's still a lot that I don't know, and I'm a little nervous. I've gotten A's consistently in every single class, and I've worked really hard, but I'm scared to death still that, like, oh my gosh, when I become a nurse, am I ready? Like, am I going to kill someone one day? Like, God forbid. Like, I know that I'm going to still continue to learn, and I'm not going to know everything when I'm in nursing school, and I'm going to learn a lot, like, on the job, but I don't know. It's a scary situation, but okay, so what have I been through with nursing school? Well, since I've started my whole program, I've lost people that I love, and it's been really challenging. I'm not going to go into detail about, like, too much detail, but, like, I lost a loved one in a school shooting. Then I lost my grandpa. Then I lost my sister to a distracted driver. My sister is only a year and 6 months apart from me. That one, obviously that's your sister. So, yeah, I'm not going to get into all it because it makes me really sad, and I'm away to clinical, and I don't want to feel that way. So we'll just repress that memory for right now. But I did lose her, and she has 2 kids, so it's been difficult. And yeah. Then my son, who's 8, was on family vacation, and my grandpa died right there. I was in school, so I couldn't go, but he went over the summer with my oldest sister, and husband. And so, yeah, so that was horrible. So that was another funeral. So 2 grandpas and my sister and my niece, and I made it through, you guys. I did not have to take any time off. I was very, very diligent about asking for help when I needed it, staying busy in my groups. And I did fly under the radar for a bit. I was processing grief and trauma, going through the whole program. I don't know. I don't really like to ask for extra things, but the very few things like court cases that I had to go to give my victim impact statements, and because also my sister was killed by a distracted driver, so I don't know if I said that already. So, you know, obviously there was criminal like offenses there. So, and then for my niece as well too. So the things that we had to do, like that I've had to do, and navigate through, they've like very, very like understanding. So yeah, so I've just been getting through and just surviving, but haven't had a lot of triggers yet. I'm sure things will come, but I learned how to get through. So some of the most challenging parts of my life have happened during nursing school too. So I feel like tying it into graduation, like being able to leave behind all of that is also going to feel really good. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, so that's that. I'll tell you that I would say make sure you see if the hospital that you're working at has a printer. Free printing is always good. Printing's expensive, and that's kind of a perk as a nursing student when you're doing clinicals. Like my clinical instructor told me, hey, do you guys know we have a library here? And we were like, really? And I utilized it so much. I'm actually trying to get to this next clinical early so I can print off something, and hopefully I'll get there in enough time. Since I've been here before, I feel okay about it, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to push it. If I can't get it printed, I can't get it printed till afterwards. It's okay. But yeah, so there's that. Let me think. I just wanted to give a quick update because I had a little time driving, and like I said, I think I'll try to continue to do most of these. I did do a few videos in between, so I will try to find them and see if I can post them as well, but just wanted to give a driving update and hands-free, paying attention to the road. But yeah, I just wanted to walk you through kind of where I've been and what's been going on, and the fact that I'm still here and I'm still doing fairly well. So yeah, keep following, and hopefully we will see where the rest of these few classes lands.